Hello everyone, Amelia McGovern here, and I just wanted to take a little bit of time this evening to update you on everything that we know about this officer-involved shooting in Hugo. I was the reporter on scene yesterday, and ever since it happened, there has been a lot of information shared, some confirmed, some not confirmed, and I'm not going to say that the information you may have heard is wrong in any way. I'm just wanting to relay the facts and everything that we have confirmed with the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation. So I'm going to just start from the beginning here for people who might not know what's been going on. So around 2 p.m. yesterday, Friday, the OSBI got a call about an officer-involved shooting, and through their investigation, through just finding out facts, they found, and this is confirmed by the OSBI, they found that 2 detectives with the Hugo Police Department were involved in that shooting. Now, the person that they were shooting at was a suspect that they believed was involved in an armed robbery in Hugo last week. His name is William Devon Smith, 21 years old, African male, and he in the vehicle he was in, there was a woman and 4 children. That is confirmed by the OSBI. 4 kids were in the car. Again, going back to the encounter with the officers, they were trying to talk to him. We don't know why they opened fire. That is still not confirmed. So whatever information you've been getting on why officers opened fire, we still have not confirmed that information. So we do not know if the officers felt threatened in any way, what Smith did to the officers. We've gotten conflicting reports that Smith might have tried to run the officers over, and that's why they opened fire. So again, what we've confirmed so far, 4 kids in the car, 1 woman, and William Devon Smith was in that vehicle. We don't know why officers opened fire on Smith, the woman, and those 4 kids. What we also have confirmed, 1 child was taken to the hospital with a gunshot wound. Now, he was one of 3 children taken to the hospital who were injured. Now, the other 2 children we don't know had gunshot wounds. They were all life-threatening injuries, So all 3 of them, non-life-threatening injuries. Now, William Devon Smith was also taken to the hospital. He has been released since yesterday and is in custody for that armed robbery that police were trying to contact him about originally. All of that information has been confirmed. What has not been confirmed, and again, I'm not saying this is wrong, I'm not saying this is right. What has not been confirmed by the OSBI and what we cannot report on said truth is that a child was shot in the head. That has been the big, is that true? We do not know if it's true. We do not know if that child who was taken to the hospital with a gunshot wound was in fact shot in the head. Nor do we know if the woman in the car was his wife. Again, we have not confirmed that with the OSBI. Unfortunately, we were not able to talk to that woman when we were on scene yesterday. So, okay. So I'm now going to open this up to a little bit of questions. Now, Debbie asked, where did this happen? It happened off of Bissell Street and D Street, so kind of in this residential area. Now, I have the OSBI press release with me right here, and I'm just going to read along. So exactly where it happened, I'm just reading here. So it was off of Bissell Street, but I don't know if that was a store of anything. It was kind of hard to tell if it was in front of a store, but if you saw from our earlier stories, that car was parked in front of a building. I don't know exactly where that building or what that building was. So again, 21-year-old William Devon Smith is now in custody for armed robbery, first-degree felony. 2 Hugo police detectives, so again, this is confirmed by the OSBI, what I'm reading here, 2 Hugo police detectives were involved in that shooting. They are on paid administrative leave right now, so they are not working right now currently. Again, 4 children were in the vehicle, and 3 ages 5, 4, and 1 were taken to the hospital, into a Tulsa area hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Non-life-threatening injuries. We do not know yet if one of those children was shot in the head. That has not been confirmed. That is all the information that we've gotten from the OSBI at this time. Hopefully that makes sense a little bit, but I just wanted to, again, I know that there has been conflicting information shared on social media and on different news outlets, so I just wanted to share what we have found out from the lead investigators in this case. And again, as a news source, we try and share the most truthful, accurate information possible, and this is the best source that we have right now. So that's all that we have. If you guys have any questions, let me know. But turning a new page, we got some exciting Texoma news in sports. Brendan is over there. He's a busy guy today. He was in Ada and now he's back. He has an extensive sports cast coming up.
I can come over.
Yeah, he's coming over. Because I don't want to spill the beans on this for anybody who doesn't know that we have a Texoma celebrity now.
Well, yeah, and it's me. No, just kidding. I've been a Texoma celebrity. I'm not new. We have big football news. You've probably seen Trinity Benson, ECU wide receiver. We were thinking he might get drafted. He didn't. He signed with the Broncos, which a lot of times is actually a better situation because if you're drafted, you don't get to pick the best situation for you. Mm-hmm. And for those guys in the late rounds, it's better to go to the best situation where you can make the team. So he's going to the Broncos.
That's exciting.
We've got ECU spring practice open, SOSU spring game, plus ECU SOSU baseball, ECU senior day for softball, and by-district based softball playoffs.
You're busy today.
Yeah, I'm it's nice. I'm
red.
working on my tan. I'm a little red today.
I know,
It'll be tan tomorrow.
You're a lot tanner than I am.
Well, I won't hold my arm up because that's white. But yeah, we've got a ton of stuff. We'll hear from Coach Johnson at ECU on their spring practice. We'll hear from Coach Johnson at ECU on Trinity going to the Broncos. We'll hear from Coach Fenwick of SOSU, plus you'll hear from me about all the highlights. So yeah, exciting day, sports. We got a ton of stuff. It's all yours. Like it's all local stuff today. So there's no national stuff. The Stars won, but I'll tell you now that the Stars won, and we'll stick to local stuff.
Yeah, but that's exciting.
Right.
Thank you, Brendan. Yeah. Okay, and now I'm gonna take this and move on to our weather center because we have been tracking a little bit of activity, not too bad, but for anybody outdoors today, you probably may have gotten a little bit of sprinkles. I know I did. That's at the Dock Holiday Festival. Got a little, oh my gosh, I almost died. Almost died. There's a lot of cords and I just almost tripped over it.
See, now you know the struggle.
Wow.
I have to walk over those every time I'm doing my final weather. I've got to walk over those things that she trips over.
Okay, Cody.
Okay.
So,
set me up here.
setting you up.
Okay. So, I'm sure some of you are probably asking, why haven't we saw any severe weather? What's going on right now? Well, what's going on is that basically all of the severe weather has went south of our viewing area, which is actually very good news. Yeah, I know. It's not.
It's very light.
Yeah, it's very blown
very
out.
bright.
It's very
Sorry.
blown out.
We're trying here.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get any better. I think just
There we go.
yeah. So we saw some light rain showers earlier today, which I do think helped to stabilize the atmosphere. And in addition to that, the storms were able to stay well off to our south. And this was something that we had sort of discussed, or I had sort of discussed in my full weather, was that there wasn't sort of any sort of guaranteed potential that everybody was going to be seeing severe thunderstorms during the afternoon and evening hours. Yeah. I did say our best chance was likely going to be anywhere from around 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. The good news, though, looks like it's staying south of our area. Looks like tomorrow's going to be a great day to get outside.
It's a pretty day.
Yeah. We're not totally out of the woods yet, though. We are tracking more strong storm potential, particularly for early next week. So definitely something to tune in for. Definitely something to keep our eyes on as well. We're going to be tracking it here in the Weather Center, so we're going to be keeping our eyes peeled for early next week, watching all the model runs and everything for you guys to keep you safe.
Okay. But of course, listen to our 10 o'clock news class or tune in for our 10 o'clock news
Gotta
class.
tune in.
Find all that stuff out. Well, I think that's everything. We covered news, sports, weather. Also in news, we got, I hate to cover unfortunate news, but there was a shooting in California at a synagogue. We'll have more on that. What else will we have more on? Let me just prop this up here. Sorry about all the wiggles. That's not doing it. Okay, anyways, I'm just gonna hold this. Let's see. The Oklahoma Highway Patrol, actually a former reporter of ours, did a story on a trooper who almost had a very nasty crash with a drunk driver, and she'll tell his story. We have Ardmore Drug Take Back Day. Colton has something about that, and also a Lake Fannin being brought back to the people. Chris Dumb has more on that. So we have a full news. Tune in a little over 5 minutes. You'll see us live. We'll have all that information for you, all the latest on the Hugo shooting, and that's about it. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you tonight at 10.